Hey guys, good morning. Um, I know it's been a little bit since. Sorry, turn that music down. Since we've made a video together, and wanted to get some information out this morning for everyone, get us all on the same page, moving in the right direction. So let's start with USDX here. I think USDX is probably the most crucial piece of all this. And then from USDX, we can move on to other assets. We can talk about exactly what we're going to be doing for everything else. So for USDX making a wave 5 now. We did turn down before invalidating here, which is wonderful. We came pretty close, not going to lie. I was a little sketchy yesterday in seeing our movement here, but rejected really nicely off a half fib here at 111.313. So beautiful rejection off the half fib, just waiting to make an equal leg extension at 108.915. And that equal leg extension is the correction against the highs on the 28th of September. So once we've completed this correction here, WXY fashion with an impulse for the Y leg, then we should see the return to the upside to complete wave 5 of 3 on a larger frame. As you can see, this larger frame play is a much bigger wave. We're just waiting for this completion. And then we should, so here's the internal. Should get a really nice pullback after that, and then one more deep dive on Bitcoin more than likely, and other assets as USDX takes a run to the upside, completing somewhere I would say between let's see, like 116 and 118.5. So this would be my, if I had to guess, this would be my zone for USDX to complete before we make a correction to the downside. So it is crucial to understand where USDX is going. Also, we have a nice little fun play for those of you that follow my trade setups. We have a fun play for USDX, USD SGD against the Saudi gold dinar. Waiting for this entry zone here, but we should see an entry zone in the next week or less, I would say. Hopefully next couple of days would be phenomenal. So we should see the Saudi gold dinar take a decline against the United States dollar. Rise against the US dollar, and in the short term, and then the US dollar is going to find some support against the dinar, and then make a run to the upside. This is a good long-term play. This is something that, if you guys want to put profits here, store profits, and allow your profits to run, this is really what we're looking at. So you can throw some profits in here and just let it run. This play should probably take about 2 months, 3 months. Very long-term swing, but it will be a great play to take from this level here once we hit one more low. And on that low, we'll catch a nice pop to the upside here. So it's a really, really beautiful play coming out of a leading diagonal into finishing the impulse. This is corrective wave 3. Then wave 5 of 1 is going to complete shortly thereafter. And then we're going to get a big large frame correction in which we're not going to trade the dinar for quite a while. So anyways, here's this. And I don't know why I have 3 ES charts here. Forgive me, guys. Okay, so let's talk about the indices, because the indices have really started to do some weird shit. Everybody's like, yo, Tax, what the fuck? What's going on with indices, bro? Like, you said we're shorting, then you said we're not. Like, look, guys, this correction's been super funky, okay? Let me make that very clear. This whole correction has been very wonky. We've made crazy runs, had these big pops. It's just been very difficult to chart. and really overall, I think what I'm just going to do is look at it in a larger frame and go, okay, we're not, the X connector is here. Um, I don't need to get like super crazy and figure shit out. Hey, all we need to do is look at this correction in a larger frame scale and see that we're probably going to be reaching towards this trend line, as I had previously predicted anyways. We're going to blast through a liquidity zone here. We're going to breach up and out of it. It's going to be a failure in the rally. Definitely going to fail the X connector highs. So probably fail somewhere around the 236 or the 618 here between these two extensions. And then we're going to look for another decline in ES. Okay. Similarly in NQ, we don't even have to talk about the wave structure. I mean, the bottom line is NQ is more than likely going to reach up here to around the low 12s, 12 to 12.2. I've told you guys this before. We're in demand zones here, okay? We're in big demand zones. That's what these green boxes are. So these demand zones are areas that we're going to bounce, and we're going to see reactions. Look at the first time. We barely nipped this box, and it was like, shoom, right? And then another time we come down in the box, and then and then the third time in the box, we're going to get the reaction. Okay, so just be careful trading these zones. Taking these shorts can be very risky, but I will call the short play here if the extensions open back up. For now, this is just a really fucking stupid looking structure. It's just corrections within corrections, and there's nothing here. There's nothing here right now. Okay, that's the problem. There's just nothing here right now for me to do anything with. ES is making a new high right now over, NQ is not making a new high, right? Like, look, let's go back and look at this, and I'll show you. So there's a good chance that ES is doing a type of flat correction. See, new high, right? New high. NQ, new high? No new high. We're failing the new high, right? So they're all kind of like being stupid. And the Russell is just, I don't know. I haven't traded this thing in a long time. It's just acting crazy. I mean, look at this, just right? Like it's going to the moon. So, let's just go to cryptos and talk about our cryptos. And what does that mean for cryptos? I mean, on the daily, we're in a bearish sequence, and in Bitcoin, from the June lows, we corrected the sequence, put our 4 in place up here. Okay. For wave 5, typically see an impulse wave down, which is what we're doing. It's a 5-wave sequence, good motive wave. 1 was in place here. I'm sorry. 3, and then flat correction for 4, and then 5, which made 1. So 1 ended here. We're making 2 right now as we speak. Okay. You can see we've made some nice trades in this zone. Bang, 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 bang. We took a long down here too. I don't know why I deleted that box. I need to put a little green box here. I'll just put a red one for now. It's fine. Close enough. We took a long from right here. Beautiful long. Closed at 21K. It was perfect tap. Just so it was great. Basically, since we haven't made a new low here, there's a chance that we're doing an extended double when we can reach up here into the daily EMAs. Likely that we are not. As you can see, we've spent too much time here, and this daily EMA is starting to come down and reach down. We could see one last hoorah to the upside here, but I fear that there's too much from the EMA. You can see our 12-hour EMA is in a blocking pattern as well. So should probably be looking at something right in here. Okay. Would be my guess. We could get some wicks right up into the 21.5 zone, and then failure to find support, and then of course another drop to the downside. So, but we are above the EMAs on every time frame below the 12-hour. So as you can see, 6-hour has amazing support here. 4 hour has amazing support. 2 hour has support. 1 hour has support. You know, all of these have some pretty good support. So I don't suspect we just completely drop out anytime soon. You have a ton of longs in here. So the only real way that anything is going to get blasted here is if we see some major changes in the indices. Okay, so I don't know why that's coming up. So, anyways, you know, short term, you know, Bitcoin again, internals, it can do whatever it wants. The internals can play out in a million different ways, guys. So I'm not going to sit here and try to guess every single swing on the internals. All I'm going to do is say that we're going to probably find support somewhere in this zone here. You know, we can even get as low as, you know, 20K ish, but we should be finding support somewhere in this zone, and we'll eventually complete our run to the upside here, looking for divergence from 3. So, you know, if we get like on the 4 hour, 3 has a really nice peak here. Okay, what we want to see is the RSI failure to make a new high here, and the 4 hour make a new high in price, and that'll signal that the impulse wave is complete, and then we'll be looking for our move to the downside. Okay, so that's really what I'm looking for today, or not just today, but overall. You know, another way that you can test your impulse waves here, guys. You know, we've broken down through here, which signals wave 4 has begun. Ideally is when this new high in price happens. You know, we have another swing low here on the RSI, and we come back up and we reject this whenever we make our swing high. Okay, so with that swing high, we reject the trend line here on the RSI, and that's when we can almost signal ourselves to get in shorts. So we'll be watching this very closely. It should be an interesting next couple of days. I know FOMC is tomorrow. A lot of people are talking about it. You know, whatever. The market's going to do what it's going to do. Ethereum's the only one I'm not really super excited about, to be honest. It's a little too volatile for me. The structure is extremely, it's just very ugly and broken. So, you know, within the wave 5 here, I believe we've started another 5-wave sequence like this, and we're probably going to get a big wave 3 out of it. Okay. The issue that I have with ETH is that, and these are just rough numbers, guys. This isn't going to be perfect. But the issue I have with ETH is the 618. If this is going to be a 5-wave to the upside, the 618 ends here. So our saving grace is that this becomes corrective, and it's an ABC for the 5th wave, which is possible, an ABC. And our saving grace is that this 5th wave, excuse me, sorry, that the 5th wave in the ABC, the C leg is impulsive, and the 618 ends down in here. Okay, that would be our saving grace, because the problem right now that I'm having with this 5 wave, it goes too far. Okay, I mean it's too. It's just too much. It's way too much. And really, I think this is actually should be here. This is an internal one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So sorry, my waves were a little bit off there. So I don't even think we've made one of 5 yet. Maybe we have. You know, maybe this is one here. 1. And then we get a 3, 4, 5 like this. This would be acceptable. I'm okay with that. So let's hold on to that view for now, you know, and see if we can make that play out. You know, in the meantime, guys, that's pretty much my analysis for all the markets. I appreciate you guys checking in. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've been able to make a video. Life's just been super busy. I will try to get back on top of making these videos and sharing my charts and getting guys involved with this. So just please, I'm not going anywhere. Check out the channel, subscribe. It's free. That way you get alerts when I post new videos. These videos are always super helpful. I post some of my plays in here, so you don't have to join a Discord to get a few of my plays, guys. I'm very, open about sharing the trades that we take. So for right now, the one that I'm giving away is the USD SGD Forex play. This is going to be my play of the month for November. This is going to be a beautiful long, this is going to be my signature play for this month. So it's going to give everybody a nice Christmas. Okay. All right. Appreciate you guys. Again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all later. Peace, love, chicken grease.